Good citizens of South Africa, wherever you are, I greet you in the name of the Most High, Jesus Christ. My name is Pakamile Nomato from the organization called Valida. I'm here to present what you need to know that has been hidden all these years, and you deserve to know it. It's about voter education that you missed for the past 32 years. Even today, you are going to the next voting period without the proper knowledge. What you've been given is something that took away your power to decide, to direct, to control what you deserve to have been controlling all these years. That is why we lack so much as citizens. Valida is an NPO registered with SARS, registered with a DSD, Social Development. It's called Public Benefit Organization. It has to support to benefit the public. We say from Valida, we are dealing with issues that affect the society. We've done that with HIV and AIDS. We even developed a program for simple knowledge, for simple participation of all people without, depending, doesn't matter the background, that we have educated or uneducated. We developed a program for young girls. We said girls' pride, preventing young parenthood, motherhood at young age. We did this and paralleled it with a program called Real Men Don't Come Cheap, trying to create an environment where boys, they understand who they are. Fortunately, during this period, the government produced something that works vice versa. They promoted a program called that they said girls from the age of 12 can abort without parents' knowledge. They don't need permission from parents for 12-year children to abort pregnancy. That is unfortunate. So it's been working against what we're supposed to do. Fortunately, where we've been working, it made the difference. We did again human trafficking, intergenerational gap. We closed the intergenerational gap whereby they can understand and reach out to each other without compromising anybody's dignity, or maybe somebody feels insulted. Now we have this program called voter education. We need you guys to listen clearly. In 2013 and 14, we had Dr. Ramphele Mamphele made a call. Dr. Ramphele Mamphele was part of the struggle in the past. She knew what was supposed to happen. She made a call, she said, restoring the promise of freedom, because she realized nothing is happening that was fought for, but people, they started using your vote for wrong reasons. So she came out and said, let's restore the promise of freedom, because the promise of freedom is not what is happening today. So far, she is the only one from the struggle who cared to show us direction. And I don't know whether the fact that she wanted us to understand, to empower us, she was called, they said to her, she's kissing death. I don't know, was it a threat of death if she tells us the truth or what? But we made the research. And then she called us citizens. Because she knew we deserve the best. And even people who fought for this struggle, who died for it, this is not what they were looking for. This is not what they wanted us to be. They wanted us to have dignity, to be treated with dignity, to get whatever we deserve as citizens. For 32 years of democracy in South Africa, we have been voting and we have been used as voting mules. Yes, I understand what I'm saying. Voting mules. People who are used but without benefits out of it. We are needed only when it comes to elections. We are needed when we have to make government look credible and for people to ascend to those positions using our power. But we never benefited out of it. Most of us voters, we have participated actively without knowledge. Since then, there has never been a voter education. Voter education would have succeeded and would have been in a better position to understand what it's supposed to be. If it was treated the same way as electoral education. They tell us what to do, how to do X. We know very well, and how many papers we must do. But does it end there? No, it doesn't. We should have been told what it means. What is our responsibility? What is our power doing these things? So because we are not told, now we are expected us to come again and say we are going to vote. And vote for what? And then next time we come in, cry and close the streets, whatever. But we said this is what we are looking for. The same thing that has never worked for us in the past 32 years. All stakeholders were informed. Department of Justice and Constitutional Development, the Presidency, IEC, HRC, HRC, media houses, and the same political parties were contacted to come and say, because they depend on you for them to be in government. It's because of you. So we want them to assist in terms of educating you. They refuse. They call themselves non-profit organization. They don't have money to do what? To come and teach you to do the right thing. They cannot spend for that. They only need to spend for them to call you to come and vote for them and then forget about it. Now for 32 years, we have opened our eyes. We say we need to do this as citizens. Teach you what you need to do, the responsibility that you deserve to know. So it seems nobody doesn't want you to know. We have a question that we've been asking. Since we try to speak to media houses, those ones who gives news, journalists, whatever, and where they are from. We try to talk to them, they refuse to bring this. The question is, why this missed their eyes? Or did they deliberately turn a blind eye on this important constitutional mandate? Because this is your mandate. But how did it happen? Yeah, we don't know, but we saw so many things that are happening that people turn a blind eye on things that are important. So it seems nobody wants you to know the truth beside you blindly voting, to keep on voting. With your support, this voter education will and can give you more info you need before the next coming election. I'm talking to you, all South African citizens. If you support us, give us a chance to take this information to you, directly to you, in a bold way, in a short space of time. You'll understand what to do. We need your assistance. We've been asking all these people. We ask the foundations. We ask all these foundations that say they stand for human rights. They support democratic processes. They shied away. They shied away as people who doesn't want you to understand who you are, what you deserve. We plead with you, public, to support this noble invitation. to educate you why you must vote. What is voting? It's not voting for service delivery, as they've been always saying to you. The truth is hidden, but we are here to come see. We have a clip, some of the clips that we collected from the communities. Just one of them. I wanted to hear a person who voted since 1994, but even today, during 2020, we went to a by-election and recorded this. They just listen and tell us. Thank you. Mami wa re khalo vote lo ena kere yaanong ke batla go tlhaloganyela gore mogola ka tlhalosa go vouta a re go vouta ke a o tlhaloganya go vouta tota ke tlhalosa gore ke mang
ke tlhaloganya gore ntate Mandela nna ke bona re thusitse thata mo botshelong gore letse
okay gore vote yana o vote ka baka la ga re Mandela okay okay so
no re tshwana yango
ke ka mo go tlhaloganya gore re tswa tshwantse vote ke ka baka la ga re Mandela so go riana o vote la mang
Mandela
go vote la Mandela
re dila mo mokhukhu a re ntsha ke na ntata ke na re ke mme
okay no ke a leboga mang thank you mama
wa bona ba tlo mana kana gore gongwe o a kitsu wa bona a go bona lona ka go botsa o ha
nya ke botsela ka kitso ya batho go vote ga ke botse ka sebila ke batle dipo a re mo sheba ke tlo go botsa hela a ke re wa vote ma khalo vote
khale
go ra ro register le o mo Africa borwa
o bontle
potso ya me e one wa itse gore why o tshwanetse o vote
tota ke ka nkaraba nka sarabe ke a ga ke itse ka gore hela ke tsa gore ke motlhala ke gore ka gore go a vote ek mut ke vote
so sentle a gona le mongwe tla go ruta gore ke eng o tshwanetse o vote
ga gona o pe papa
ha isa lo tshimula go vote
a sa le ke tshimula go vote mme bile ke tle ka vote sa ka di vote tsa ntlha tsa
mare gore wena why o tshwanetse o vote khanya gore ga o se rutiwe ka go vote
ne ke se
a se go ruti ka go vote ke a lebogama
thank you
dumelang bona ga ke batle go itse gore mang selo se wanela ke batla go itse gore a o mo Africa borwa a o registerile a wa vote so far o votile ga kae
rar
okay gararo mpolele why o tshwanetse go vote
why ke tshwanetse go vote
okay
ha ke sa vote ke tla itse re yang gore ke mo Africa borwa
okay gore ke botsela a o tlile wa rutiwa ka gore go vote ke eng ka voter education yes
se ke se tlhaloganyang so far ke gore direla gore ANC ska ya so
okay
because na to be fair and honest ke rata ANC
okay
gore go happen kana go happen mo ANC I belong at ANC
okay botse ke go botsa ya ka mo Africa borwa gore a o tlile wa rutiwa gore go vote ke eng a isi responsible go futa batho gore why ba tshwanetse ba vote gore go vote gore ke go irang go go iragalang ga o se tsa mo vote go vote o tlile wa itse ka electoral education ka go electa ba tle ba go dira x gore ha o tsena mo teng ga ditlhopho kantora ditlhopho dira eng
yes
o rutile ka yona mare le baka la gore ke eng o tshwanetse gore o yo go vote ga o se o direng okay go ya ka wena go vote ke khanya o vote ka lebaka la gore o rata mokgatlho wa gago
ile ke sa batla go bona o nyelela
so for record o vote ga raro mare ga o itse gore why o tshwanetse o vote sorry
yes
okay no ke a leboga ke tla go ruta ka bonnyane